Hey guys, welcome to Me, Myself, and I.
So I'm Naomi.
And I'm Niti.
So our channel is all about dating, sex, and psychology.
And you can find us on Spotify, TikTok, and Instagram.
So stay tuned.
What is your opinion on relationships and, people being friends with their exes?
Okay, I thought, maybe I'm okay with being acquaintances with your ex, but not friends. Like, to me, I need like a few things in order. Like, first, you should have been dating like a while ago. Like, it has to be like, a few years back. At least it can't be like a recent breakup. Both people would have needed to be okay with the breakup. Like, if one person didn't want to break up, then I think like they should.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I think one person still has like feelings. Like, if both people are like, oh, you know what, we're not good together. Like, let's be friends. Like, that's a mutual thing. Like, both people are okay with just being friends. And also, like, yeah, my third thing is you can't be hanging out one-on-one. Like, you can text maybe like, hey, how are you? Like, checking up. But you shouldn't be consistently texting, consistently calling, consistently seeing each other. Like, because to me, that's too much. But then I guess it's not friends, it's acquaintances.
Yeah, if you're just following each other on social media, I think you're an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
I think to me a friend is like someone you hang out with, at least in a group of friends. The group I think you're saying you're okay with.
I think a group I'm okay with, but not one-on-one. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm too insecure for someone to be friends with their ex. Like, I would start comparing myself, and I would be like, if they're messaging them, I'd be like, what are you guys messaging about? Like, what are you guys doing when you're, especially hanging out alone?
Hanging out alone is an absolute no-no.
I'm
sorry.
I feel like I wish I was at a place where I would be like, yeah, go. But, like, no, I'm sorry, because I think if you've had a history, like, if you said you love this person, I don't think that ever 100% goes away.
No, I don't think so either.
Never. And you've seen them naked.
That is such a big thing. Like, I've been in a situation where it's like, I've met my, like, significant other's ex, and it's just so weird meeting them, because it's like, oh, wow, like, my man's seen you naked, and it's like, this is weird.
That
like,
to me grosses me out
weird.
because I'm like, we've both seen the same person naked, so it's almost like you become equivalent to me.
That's exactly.
I don't know how
I'm
do you
so
explain
sorry
it?
if that sounds like petty or whatever, but I just like.
Now we're on the same level, and like I feel like you're intimidating. Like, I don't want to say you're intimidating me, but you are, because you have a connection that's with this person, and sometimes I think not knowing why you broke up could be a problem. Because what if you just broke up because of circumstances? Like, oh, they were dating a couple years ago and she moved away.
Okay,
and now she's back.
But to me, that's like unwilling. They didn't
Yeah.
both want to break up. So to me, like, they should not be friends. Like, those two exes shouldn't be friends. But if it was like both of them saying like, you know what, this is not working, that's different. But yeah, one moved away, or like they were just at like different times of their lives, like things weren't lining up, like something like that, where it's not like the love is not like the reason is not due to like loss of attraction or loss of feelings. Like, if it's something other than that, then I'm like, I feel like there's still like unfinished business a little bit.
Yeah, no, there is. But what do you do? Because so many girls are put in situations where they are dating someone, and then now they're like, well, I'm friends with my ex, like, be okay with it.
I don't like that, and I'm sorry, like, I can.
What do you say to that though?
Then you need to, like, if I'm the one saying like, I don't want you to be friends with your ex, like, there needs to be some type of boundaries. Like, we need boundaries. You can't just be going over to her house and like all this stuff. Like, it needs to be very like, it needs to be in some sort of agreement. Because like, I just also like, why is another girl so involved? Like, it's like, it's supposed to be me and you, not me, you, and her. Like,
but how do you feel if that ex now has a different partner?
See, I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But they still had history. Because I've heard of situations where like two exes were dating other people and then broke up with those people and got back together. So to me, like, that, it helps a little bit, but I'm still like, no. I don't like
I think it would help me a little bit, because I'd be like, then that would be two people cheating versus one.
Yeah.
The odds.
It balances. But
the
like,
odds are, but I don't think, honestly, I give kudos to girls who are like, yeah, go be friends with your ex, and like, I've seen it, and they're okay with it. It's just gonna be me, yeah. And I guess that goes into like, well, what about a guy and a girl being friends? Like, can guys and girls be friends? Whether they're exes or not, just can a guy and a girl actually be friends without having any sexual chemistry, any feelings? That's what,
I think there's like at least some type of sexual attraction. If they're both like, attractive, like. But doesn't mean they have to act on it. So yeah, I do think they can. I do think guys and girls can be friends, but I think someone might feel a little something.
Oh yeah, I think it's easy to catch feelings. I think also there's just sexual chemistry, like they're just there and you guys are friends.
Yeah, and like also when you spend enough time with someone, like things, you get comfortable, and like if it's a guy and a girl, like things are gonna pop up in your head maybe.
And then I think it gets messy. But I'm not gonna lie, I honestly have no experience with straight guy friends. Like I have like one.
I'm just now like starting to have guy friends, like just like that aren't romantic. Like there's no romantic interest.
Do they flirt with you?
I'm still trying to navigate it. I feel like there's like banter, like a little bit of flirting, a little bit of back and forth, but like it's known like, okay, we're not gonna explore this.
Really?
So
it's like an unsaid rule.
But like, okay, it's okay. I have a few different some different types of guy friends. Like some guy friends are more like, I feel like maybe a bit more bold in the flirting, and it's like, okay,
yeah, you're guessing, yeah.
And then some are just like, they'll talk to you like about their girl and stuff, and it's like very like, they might still be attracted to you, but like they're not interested in you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The only like I think I've had like one or two straight guy friends. Like most of my guy friends are gay, but they would flirt with me all the time.
They flirt, but
and it's like I would never. But it's like, and I don't think they would ever like make a physical move or anything. But it's like sometimes it's uncomfortable. Like you know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where we're like driving and they're like, yeah, but you're like saying something like they're flirting. Yeah. And then it's like, what am I supposed to say back to make this not awkward?
Yeah.
But I've never ever been in a situation where I've been attracted to a straight guy friend.
Well,
have you?
No.
Like none of them are attractive. I mean, I don't know her guy friends.
No, my guy friends are attractive, but like I'm not attracted to them. Like I don't want to be with them.
Is it physical or you don't want to be them because of personality?
Personality. I don't want to be with them.
So they're
I would not make you my man. I'm sorry.
Okay. But what if it's a hookup?
But then it's not, you're not friends anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
To me, to be friends, there's no sexual contact. Like, no kissing.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing hugs. That's it. Like, we can hug and that's about it. There's no kissing. Not even kiss on the cheek. Like, like, nothing.
Yeah. But I do think that line gets crossed all the time.
I think it gets crossed, but I think if both people... I think it also depends on the type of people. Like, some people grew up having, like, a lot of guy friends or girlfriends, vice versa. Like... Either they're like, I don't know, in sports and like stuff like that. Like they just grew up around that, so they're more used to that. But I feel like girls who grew up, I mean, I'm speaking from like a girl's perspective. Like I grew up just very surrounded by girls a lot.
Same.
So all my close friends have been girls. That's why now I'm only starting to like make guy friends, and now I'm trying to like navigate that. But yeah, like I feel like if you're kind of like, you were like the tomboy or like
maybe it's easier
one of those, then I think it's a bit easier, and like guys kind of like respect your boundaries because like, oh, she's just one of the guys. But I think if you kind of grew up more like that girly girl, sometimes it's a bit harder. Because guys see you as girly and then they want to be, you know?
Like, I can't have a guy friend and talk about COD.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I'd be like, what?
Like, sometimes I'll also be like, okay, let's talk about relationship issues because I feel like I would know what to help them with.
See, that's what I'm doing right
now.
Nothing
else. Like, I don't know what else to talk about, man. Sports?
Honestly, like... Yeah, like music.
Like, I guess.
Even clothes. Like, a lot of guys are into, like, clothes, shoes. Like, yeah. Like, I think I could talk about some stuff. But, yeah, once it's the video game stuff,
yeah, but I do think that there is a line between, like, where do you... Like, some guys be like, oh, she's like my sister.
See, that's
or like, he's like my brother.
But those are the types of guys, I feel like, who grew up with friends who were girls, so they can...
But like, how do I get to that line? Like, I'm like, where is it, like...
Girl, I'm trying to figure out, too, how to get to the sister line.
I want to be the sister.
I want to be the sister. Not
yeah, because I'm like, some guys will be like, oh, she's like a sister to me. Or like, he's like a brother to me. And I'm like,
I think you have to be very, like...
they're not your brothers.
You have to be very firm in your boundaries. Like, very, like, bro, stop. Like, if they flirt, you gotta be like, stop.
I think you have to, like, literally in your mind change it and be like, I don't see this person as a single woman. I see them as like a sister, and then that like just completely. So you're never gonna be sexually attracted. I would hope.
I think you have to really like friend zone them, like, hey, bro, like really get it in there and like get that into their head too, because even if it's in your head, they still might be acting on like how they're feeling. Yeah. Because a lot of guys, they like a challenge, they like a chase, so like. Yeah, I think the guy has to also. Mm-hmm. I think both people need to be in the mindset like this is just a friend and it's not gonna be anything else. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I really want a guy friend.
I'm like trying. Some of them are still trying to be my man. I'm like, oh, I want like brothers. Like, yeah.
I would love to get like guy relationship advice from a straight guy. No, because all my friends are gay. Yeah. That's why I'm just saying like I would love to have like that different advice.
Yeah.
But I don't have it. No, I'm gonna try to make some more straight guy friends if anyone wants to be my friend.
Yeah, like keep it strictly friends.
With my brother, you know, sister vibes.
Hey sis. Hey sis.
Like,
like, what the fuck?